What's up, everybody? I've been balls deep in Warhammer, and yeah, I've just gotten to Warhammer land lately. The only thing that pulled me out was the fucking insanity of those fights, and if those fights weren't so crazy, I probably would have turned them off and just gone back to Warhammer. But that's not the topic of this video. The video is this. It's my first conversion. I'm gonna play orcs, relatively cheap, well, one of the cheapest armies, possibly the cheapest army. Even if I asked for Christmas for everybody to buy me Warhammer figs, basically, and even if none come to me through Christmas, it's about $8 for an HQ choice, and then $1 a pop for some orc boys. So, fucking relatively cheaply, I can swell my numbers without putting a whole lot of money into it, and this is going to be my first vehicle. Orcs have a special rule called looted wagons. I'm going to make this into a looted wagon. This is an Imperial. I always say Imperial. It's a Separatist. Some people call them CIS. Hailfire Driod. From the prequels. The second prequel. In the order of them coming out, it's the second trilogy. But it's the first trilogy numerically, so it's the prequels, and I think it's the second movie in the prequels that you'll see these. They're the rocket droids with big wheels, and I'm fucking excited to turn this into an orc vehicle, man. They don't make these anymore. The only reason I'm converting this one is because we have fucking 7 of these, and even if you wanted to field a team with nothing but these, you still fucking can't. So, make this boy into a looted orc vehicle, and all I have right now is just this bit. It's a side armor, side plating for it, and I'm going to put bits of metal behind it. So it'll have, you get the big bit out, it'll have like just kind of a bit of metal hanging behind it, and like another one over here maybe, and one in the center. Make it a little bit more tough. Yeah, it's an orc vehicle, so there's supposed to be confusions of scrap and spikes and piles, and I'm pretty satisfied with the way this turned out. And especially if I put in some of the like this thing, it's a little jacked up. It'll make it look nice and orky because it'll have like a jacked up tip on the end of it. I think it'll look when I'm done with it, it'll look pretty cool. This one bit doesn't look that impressive, but I've got some plans. We've got a plan for maybe a posable cannon. We'll see if I can get... I gotta drill a hole in something and get a dowel for it. Because there's like a slot on the droid that I could put the cannon in. Because right here... I don't know if you guys can see it, but... Oh, there we go. You see that gap right there? Right there at the front? It goes all the way back. And if I get like a dowel or a rod or something and drill that into drill a hole in my cannon... It's an opposable cannon. I don't know if that's going to happen. I've got a few things planned for this. Like, I don't like the way these things look. The missile launcher pods. The sculpt on them wasn't that great. The rest of it looks really cool in my opinion. But the missile launcher pods, they're missing the outer framing. It's just bits of plastic holding the missiles together. So I'm going to put boxes on that. I'm going to put like walkways and I want to make it so I can stand enough orcs. Because it says it can carry like 12 orcs or something like that. So I want to get, maybe it's 16. I want to get standing room for 16 orcs on here. We'll see if that's a thing. I've been going on about this for a long time. I'll make updates about this, about my conversion and how it's going. Also, I want to make this basically removable. I know of a couple spots where I could put stress tabs and use tension to hold things together. But I don't know if that's even possible, and it's going to be tricky. So, I almost dropped it. So, removable stress-based decoration. I don't know if that's a thing. If not, I'm just going to start hot gluing it, and it'll be real quick. But hey, if I can get it so this whole thing's set up based off of I could set up a whole vehicle and then take all the armor off, that'd be cool. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I just had that idea while I was high, and Figured I'd go for the challenge if I could. I've got an idea for a main deck on how to put the main deck stress-wise, and I've got an idea how to put that side plating on stress-wise. Just everything else is in the fucking wind. I want to put guards on both sides of the wheels, like just going up to like here and here, but I don't know how to put those on related to stress, so I got things to think about. I might just end up super gluing, motherfucker. We'll see.